Hello boys and girls, Dr. Preston here, and I'm happy today because I'm going to share with you a book from my favorite series, Pete the Cat, and this is Pete the Cat Scuba Cat by James Dean. I love scuba diving. I love all the different fish and animals you can see when you're scuba diving, so I'm very curious to find out about this cool cat and what exactly he sees. I've never heard of a cat scuba diving before. Most cats don't like water, but Pete's wicked cool, so I think he's gonna go for it. Pete the cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. It's a dive boat. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. The fins, and the mask, tank. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. I've seen a seahorse before when I scuba dive. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. Doesn't see that there, I guess, huh? He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. He's not seeing the seahorse. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It is a blowfish. It is not a seahorse. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. I've seen an octopus when I dived before too. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Gee, he still doesn't see that seahorse, huh? Following him around. Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. What's that tickle? Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it is too dark to see. How will Pete get out? He's in the cave, it's dark. Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes! Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. That's one nice ride to the boat. Riding on a sea turtle. I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. "A seahorse!" cries Pete. "What a surprise!" He finally noticed. "You were with me all along," says Pete. "What a cool adventure! And what a cool cat!"